we're going to explain redlining. According to the Investopedia, the term redlining was coined by the sociologist James McKnight in the 1960s and derives from how lenders would literally draw a red line on a map around the neighborhoods they would not invest in based on demographics alone. And black inner city neighborhoods were most likely to be redlined. When did redlining start? Even though redlining existed before in the US, the specific act of redlining started in 1934 under the National Housing Act of 1934. The Homeowner Loan Corporation, or the HOLC, was created in 1933 to aid the housing market during the Great Depression. The HOLC created residential security maps, better known as redlining maps, to guide investment in the U.S. cities. These maps assigned grades A through D to neighborhoods to indicate their desirability for investment. Black immigration or low-income neighborhoods were often given grades of C or D, eliminating their access to mortgage insurance or credit for decades. Although the HOLC was discontinued in 1951, the impact of the disinvestment resulted from redlining is still evident in most U.S. cities today.
In 1860, slave pens were areas where slaves would be shackled together and sold to buyers. This was a form of slave marketing, and these slaves would be sold down the river. Slaves would live in confined areas, forced to live together. Slave pens represent the origins of black residential area in Louisville. This was just the start of redlining in Louisville and housing segregation in Louisville. In 1932, Louisville Real Estate Interest Commissioner City Planner Harlan Bartolome would publish a document titled The Negro Problem. This caused an uproar among the Negro community, which led to demolition in Russell neighborhoods and reconstruction of future terraces. These are just the history of how redlining affected us from the 1800s to present-day USA. How can we fix redlining? There's a lot of ways, but the best one we came out with is just to inform people more. We can talk about redlining in school like we are right now, but even more. We can teach older people at government level. There could be a government programs that could let people know more about redlining. We could also put laws that could prevent people from getting discriminated against. We set rules. If real estate agents or anyone discriminates against you, they face the law. Redlining still affects millions of Americans, and only we can overcome it by standing together, government, individuals, and standing against redlining.
Might be over now.